Did you know that Yamato is based on a real historic person and on a god? And that real historic person and the god are kind of connected too? It's a complicated story, but the person I'm talking about is Prince Yamato Takeru. And Yamato Takeru once had his life saved by the wolf god Oguchi no Makami. And if that sounds familiar to you, well, of course it does, because the devil fruit that Yamato ate is the Ino Ino no Mi model Oguchi no Makami, or model wolf god. And this wolf god supposedly saved Prince Yamato Takeru's life after the prince was cast out by his emperor dad, had to survive on his own and cross-dressed in order to do so. If you don't see the similarities with One Piece, I don't know if you even read or watch it. Let's roll this one out from the start, okay? So, Prince Yamato Takeru was the son to the 12th Emperor of Japan, Emperor Keiko. And Prince Yamato Takeru killed his brother when he was young, and the emperor was scared of his own son because he had a temper that was out of this world. So in order to be saved from his own son, Emperor Keiko cast him out into the eastern territories where they didn't follow the word or the law of the emperor. So these territories were very hostile, meaning Emperor Keiko sending Yamato there was kind of a death sentence. You didn't expect him to survive. But Yamato went to these eastern regions and didn't just survive, he defeated all the enemies in his path. Everybody that was after his life, he defeated them. And there's one legendary tale where Prince Yamato Takeru was at a tea party and cross-dressed in order to deceive the guests and in order to kill his enemies at that tea party dressed as a woman. Fascinating story, and definitely something that influenced Oda in the creation of Yamato in One Piece. But the real Prince Yamato Takeru continued to survive in the eastern regions and actually conquered all his enemies there, which kind of ruined the plan of the emperor to have Yamato die there. But at the same time, it helped the emperor because its influence grew in the eastern regions. And on his adventures and on his conquests and his heroics in the eastern region, Prince Yamato Takeru also acquired Susanoo's legendary sword, Kusanagi, the grass cutter. And yes, that's also the sword that Sasuke uses. With the legendary sword in hand, Prince Yamato Takeru continued to defeat enemy after enemy, and his legend grew, and eventually it grew so big that it's assumed now that the Prince Yamato Takeru I'm now telling you about and that people know of is actually a bunch of legendary people, heroes from the 4th to 7th century rolled into this one legend of Prince Yamato Takeru. And this is kind of evident because at some point the legend gets really supernatural, where it is told that once Prince Yamato was lost on a demonic mountain but was shown the way out by a white wolf god. So again, the parallels are really on the nose, and you can see that Eiichiro Oda drew a lot of inspiration from the tale of Prince Yamato Takeru. Most interestingly though, we might just have some historic foreshadowing here, because I don't see Oda using this legendary folklore tale and leaving out the legendary sword that Susanoo wielded, Kusanagi. So, foreshadowing theory here, Yamato might actually switch out her club for a katana, for a legendary katana, the one that Susanoo used, Kusanagi, the one that Yamato Takeru actually uses in the folklore tale. This would also establish Yamato to be more like Oden, which is the goal, right? And also distance Yamato further from Kaido by ditching the club. I would like that, but I don't know. But maybe some historic foreshadowing, I wouldn't put it past Oda, but now you know the real influence behind Yamato.